The beautiful month of November is here. So many of the lovely autumn leaves have blown away, but those that remain seem to be an extra vivid color. It's a month filled with cozy baking and rainy afternoons and listening to the rain at night and the most beautiful, beautiful sunsets. I was home editing and I don't know, something just said, get out there. Get out there, sunset's gonna be good. The only word that I can come up with when you stand under a sky like this is just completely and totally humbled. Like, wow. What is it about walking in the rain that is just so cozy? Oh, it just feels so nice to be out here. It is quintessential November. It's gray, it's like damp in the air. There's still some leaves yet like left on the trees, but when you walk around you just get that like chilled to the bone kind of feeling. So I'm going home, I'm gonna put my jammies on, put some candles on, maybe watch a little movie, and I'm really excited because I'm remembering that I had a delivery from Wild Grain last week. So I'm gonna pop a loaf of bread in the oven and just go full cozy. I'm so excited. Nothing beats coming home on a rainy day knowing you can just put on your jammies and put something yummy right into the oven. And today that's all thanks to Wild Grain, who is sponsoring this video. This has to be my very favorite delivery. Pasta, sandwich roll, French butter, sourdough bread, even pumpkin cheesecake. Yum! I decided it was the perfect day for the gluten-free sourdough cranberry pecan loaf. Wild Grain is the first bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas. They partner with small bakers and pasta makers all across the country, so everything you get supports small bakeries. It is super simple to customize what you get in your box. I received a gluten-free box, but you can also choose classic or plant-based products. I I love being able to just pop something in the oven for myself, or if a friend happens to drop by, I'm all set. And if you're planning on hosting in the upcoming months, now is the time to stock up on delicious breads and pastries. If you want to check out Wild Grain, be sure to click on my link in the description and use my code KATE to get $30 off your first box, plus you'll get free croissants for life. I've been in my jammies now for a little bit this afternoon because it just feels so nice on a rainy day to be in your jammies. And it's a Sunday afternoon, so yeah, jammies feel good. And I think I'm going to watch a little bit of Runaway Bride. That's been for years, my favorite fall movie. And then I took a break from it for the last couple of years because I felt like I'd watched it too many times. So it might be time to do it again. But these jammies are so cozy. I thrifted them when I was down in Delaware last week. So I filmed while I was down there. And this video is now going to go back in time, back to last week in Delaware, where fall was still glorious and the colors had just popped out. I was on my way to meet a friend at Goodwill, and she recommended this little cafe for me to pop in and grab lunch. It was so cute. I just love going through little stores like this and seeing the cute little books that they have, and of course the food was also really good.
Signal in a dream. Silver dollar.
Oh my goodness. This is delicious. It's a pumpkin. It's gluten-free, vegan pumpkin chocolate chip cookie or chocolate chip muffin. I just got my hair done. My friend did my hair and we just let it air dry. So I'm a little fluffy and I'm going into my Goodwill. I'm going to meet her there and we're going to go find some treasures today. I was laughing because I'm like, when I have her do my hair, she has her own little salon, and like when I have somewhere I'm going afterwards, I'll pay to have it blown out, like to have it straightened. But I was like, I'm just going to Goodwill, so I don't care. But then when I started thinking about it, I was like, but I knew I was going to be filming. So yeah, you would think that I would want to have nice hair to be in a video, but I'm sorry, I didn't care enough about it to do it. I was too excited to get to Goodwill because I love this Goodwill and always find things. Plus, who's even looking at my hair when there is such a beautiful blanket to be seen? I spotted this adorable Free People romper that a very small woman is going to be very excited to find. And while I was waiting to meet up with my friend, I grabbed this because I thought she might like it. And I grabbed this because I thought maybe it was going to be cute. Ooh, those are cute.
They are cute.
Oh, I like those.
I know, and I found these. I've been looking for these. I haven't tried these on yet. Oh no.
Oh.
Bummer.
Aw.
We'll see.
Is that the front or the back?
No, that's the front. So you wear it, you know.
Oh, you do wear it, but with something.
With something.
Okay. I was like,
What do you need?
neither.
This one's bigger.
I know. I love. All right.
A
Go.
lap blanket or a...
Neither. I have so many blankets, but I just love the colors. They're just so happy. I like the colors. I know they're a little high today.
I'm still gonna get it because I love it.
Well, it's cheaper than a dress. Have it in your hand.
I know. I know. That's what happens at Ulta. Like I just,
Okay.
I left the seams, and it was like a balloon skirt. But
You have the best ideas.
I had the pillowcase to use as a top.
While my friend was finding beautiful fabric to make cool things out of, I found this crazy top and the cuddly jammies that I was wearing earlier in the video. My shopping cart was looking very, very fun. And then I found a very cool lamp. Now, bear with me. I know you might be thinking it's really ugly and it's also cracked, but I picked it up and tested it. Whoever had repaired it really well. And I've been wanting to find a bird lamp because there are some really neat gold bird lamps that are in some pretty expensive stores like World Market and Anthro, and I thought maybe I could make one. That's pretty.
Yeah,
You're not
I
kidding
love
me?
it when they have no. outfit? I can't.
I think this shirt will be really cute tucked in with jeans, and this little shirt will come in handy in all different kinds of ways. This guy, as long as the shoulder pads are out, I think tucked in some skinny jeans with a pair of heels, it could be really, really fun. And I actually thought this was a cute sweater, but it was very itchy.
That looks really, really, really cute.
That way, be warm, but like
Yeah.
not suffocating.
I found fall paradise here in Delaware. This is North Delaware. It's so beautiful. I just did a photo shoot here with clients. I photographed their wedding, and their kids are now like, I think the oldest is 15. That's just crazy, but thrift store prices are so much better in Delaware than they are in New York, so I can't help myself. I find myself popping in to the thrift stores almost every day when I'm down there. So this was a really quick pop in where I found some great things, including these super cute pants from Natural Life. I've had a lot of people comment and say, why don't you stop in the men's section and look for your oversized sweaters and flannel shirts there? So I've listened to you ladies, and I have been popping in. I haven't found anything in New York, but I hate the jackpot in Delaware. So I've shared how I've been staying off Instagram, and that's mainly true. Like 95% of the time I'm staying off Instagram, but there's still, I left it on my phone. There's still these moments where like I'm bored or whatever, and I just open it up, and I usually catch myself after like 5 minutes. But last night my mom had to take her little doggy in. She ate something she shouldn't. Clearly my mom and I are the same, because this has happened to me with Charlie. So anyway, she had to take her in, and yeah, we were waiting for a while. So I opened up Instagram, and there is an influencer that I started following a while back, and I picked her to follow. I was very careful about like influencers because I don't want to be influenced. But I picked her because she's like mid-size fashion. And what I loved about her, somehow Instagram knew I'd love her because it was, she kept popping up. So then I started following. I just love that she's probably, like size 12, size 14, whatever, but she will wear whatever size looks good on her. And whether it's a large, an extra large, an XXL, a 4X, she doesn't care. She buys it to look good on her. And I found that very like inspiring for me, because I've definitely been someone who falls into, it's a trap really of like feeling bad about sizes. And the reason that's just, there's no point to that is because every brand sizing runs different anyway. So it doesn't even really make a difference. But I would like, if I'd have to go up a size in something, sometimes I wouldn't even buy it, which that's just silly. It really is. But that's what I was dealing with. And I think a lot of people, struggle with that. So I started following her for that, to be like, wow, she looks amazing. And she was like, this is a 5X. And she looks so good. I've found it very helpful to actually it's probably been like a year I've followed her, and it has helped me because now I find myself just, if I'm thrifting and something's like a 2X, I'm like, oh, if it looks good, whatever. And I don't care. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, I say all that because last night when I opened up Instagram, up she popped because I used to watch her a lot. And she was showing these flannels that she got from Aerie, and they look so good on her. And she's like, showing how cute they are, how cozy they are. And I was influenced just like that. So I almost bought them. They're like $59 each or $69. I can't remember. They're expensive. They're not cheap. Almost bought one. And then I stopped myself and I was like, Kate, if you really want to get it tomorrow, you can get it. Like, let's slow it down here, because there's something about that. Like you see it, then you're like, I got to get it right now. And then you get it before you really think. So at least I did that. So anyway, I was in the thrift store here, and sure enough, I got, and I'll put the Aerie pictures up on the screen because these look so similar. They're the same, like oversized, like guy look. I think they're almost the exact same colors. Nice and soft because they're worn in already. And this was $9 for these two, as opposed to $59 for each. And this is my gratitude timer going off. Hold on. There we go. It's my gratitude timer going off right now. I've been doing this for the last few days. I shared this with my Patreon group as a challenge for the next week, to set your phone timer for an hour, or you can pick whatever, time duration you want. But mine goes off every hour, and I have to stop and think of 3 things I'm really grateful for. And if I'm alone, I like to say them out loud. I don't know that does something for me, or you could write them or just think them, whatever. But the trick to this one is it can't be the same. You can't repeat anything twice. So, if you do this for a week or 2 weeks or however long you challenge yourself to do it, you will have to really start thinking hard, because the big ones that pop up, like, oh, I'm thankful I can hear and see and breathe and talk and eat, those kinds of things. I'm thankful for this person, or, that goes pretty quickly when you're doing it every hour. And when you start to stretch, like what I find for myself, because I've done this before, is I hit this little lull where I'm like, oh, can't think. But then it opens up a whole new spectrum of things, and my awareness of things starts to really deepen. So I'm going to do my 3 things right now. Since my timer just went off, I'm going to say I'm super thankful for the sunshine. I am super thankful for the time I've been able to spend with friends and family while I'm down here. And I'm really thankful that I've had clients all weekend, because I'm self-employed, and it's a big deal to have clients because that pays your bills. So that's my 3 things. If you want to try this, I'll tell you what, it's kind of I hate to say it's life-changing, since so many people say that about so many things, but the time I tried it before, I don't remember why I stopped doing it, because it did feel really, really life-changing. So, all right, I've just rambled a lot, and it's really hot out, so I got to get the air conditioning on.
Gets me almost every time. In the midst of summer, watching it in full bloom always makes me wonder when we were just kids, barefoot on one last ball. Held our dreams within our hands. It happens every time, I wonder how. But I can see my life so clearly now.
This is the house where I grew up in. I spent my entire childhood in one house, and so this is the backyard where I ran around and played wiffle ball with my dad when I was really young. And then as I got a little older, my parents let me turn the entire back of the yard into a giant garden for myself where I grew vegetables. Those things are all now just memories, but it's a little, I don't know what the word is. Sometimes I feel a little sad when I'm back there, nostalgic, and sometimes I feel happy with the memories, but it felt heavy this time, I guess I should say. So I went out there and cleaned up my little bird to get him ready to become really cute. And I was happy to see that no matter how hard I pushed on him, the cracks weren't budging. So whoever fixed him really well. When I was at the Goodwill, I also found this really cute wicker shelf that needed a good cleaning. So I cleaned it up and let it sit out in the sun so I could get it ready to pack back up into my car and bring back with me to the cottage. It's 3:15, and yeah, it's very much evening time feeling in the light. We just changed the clocks, I think 2 nights ago now, so I'm still in no way used to it, and it's only going to get darker and darker, earlier and earlier, but I do love this light. It just comes a little early for my taste, and it leaves a little too fast. Like it just, yeah, the sun sets so quickly, but if you can time it and get out in that little like hour before sunset at this time of year, oh, it's pretty light. Hi. You guys are so cute. Take it. Oh. I mean, wow. This camera is not doing it justice, but the city looks so pretty with the moon. And then I made it back to my little cottage here at the edge of the woods, and I was so happy that I made it back. I think maybe 2 days before we had a big windstorm, and you know that windstorm that always comes through, the last one before all the leaves are gone, and you know it's going to do it. You go to bed listening to the wind, and you know the next day everything will be on the ground. I made it back just before that happened. And then it was time to try and figure out where to put this cute little shelf. I got it knowing that I need a place to stack up blankets. I have this weird obsession with blankets. I just love them. And when I see them, I want to get them, but I haven't had anywhere to put them. So I moved away my laundry basket, which now has no place to be, but that's okay because it's much more important to have my blankets looking really cute on this little shelf. Oh, pretty. Cute. I'm gonna take this beauty. Cute. And then I brought in my new beautiful, bright, colorful blanket and put it on the bed. It's so fun to be able to switch out your blankets every week or every month or however often you want. But it changes up the room a lot because blankets take up a lot of space on a large bed. So it really can give you a feeling of having a small little refresh in your bedroom. Oh boy, she looks cute in here. I just have to figure out what to do. You're gonna probably have to go. Just be right there for now. Let's see if that works. Come on. Cute. This is a very coordinated basket of stuff. I didn't do that on purpose. But how cute are these pants? They're Natural Life. I don't know if you've ever seen that company. They have the cutest catalogs. Every time they send me a catalog, I'm just like, oh, I want everything. But they were $5.99. And I think they were like $60 new. I'll have to look it up. But I remember seeing pants like this. And they're like fluffy down at the bottom. They're really cute. And then I got these gorgeous yellow shoes that look fabulous together, but that wasn't the point. There's a girl who models the Karina dresses a lot that I photograph, and the girls all bring their own shoes, but she always brings a variety of shoes, but she has a pair just like this, and somehow they always look perfect with every single outfit. So I've had it on my list for a while when I find a pair of yellow shoes, like this color yellow, to get them, because yeah, they just somehow look cute with every single outfit. I don't know how that's possible. My new teapot. She's so cute. I cannot wait to clean it up and make a pot of tea. It was $3.99. That's pretty exciting. It is really well taped up, so I feel like whoever donated it probably really appreciated it. And then my little $3.99 basket. I've been wanting one for like socks and slippers to put by the door so that when I walk in I can grab some cozy slippers. So that was my little thrift haul. As I was unpacking all my thrift finds, I had a pot of chili going on the stove. Does anybody else put chocolate in their chili? I love doing that. If you've never tried it before, I promise your chili won't taste like chocolate. It just adds a real richness to the flavor. And here's my little basket for socks. It worked out perfect, so that was a good score. I'm super in love with my cozy flannel. It was exactly what I wanted. When I looked on Aerie's website, because the influencer sent me there, I was like, oh, that just looks like November. It looks cozy and oversized and soft. And yeah, I think this was the one that was $3.99. And of the two, this one's definitely my favorite. And it looks exactly like the look on Aerie, so hooray for thrifting and chili. So yes, I'm just going to be leaning into as much coziness as I possibly can this month because I'm not really a fan of the shorter days. So this is just me trying to learn to love it. And this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment and let me know how you are.